Alrighty, hello everybody, Von Vonson here, and today I am playing some more Pathfinder. Yes, we're continuing our campaign again, because we keep having times where we have to have breaks. Um, anyways, if you were here for the last time, then you know where we last left off, or at least you should hopefully know. Um, if you don't know, or if you can't remember, then where we last left off was we went to the Bard's Guild. We're helping a elf deal with sexual harassment that she's getting from the leader of the guild, and that ended up being resulting in a fight with Sappho and Vale barging into the head of the Bards Guild's office while he was in the middle of a meeting, which led to a lot of fighting, a snake being thrown at a person's face, kittens being sold as a distraction, and then a man being kicked out of the office, stabbed, and then having his neck snapped and then decapitated in front of all the members of the Bard's Guild, which in turn is probably not going to go well for us. But we'll see how this goes. Also, last time we had a new party member join us, which was my wife, Xenia. She's joining us the as the drow elf, Hera. Um, so we did gain a party member, but I'm pretty sure they're looking at the rest of the party like we're a bunch of idiots because we kind of are. Otherwise, we'll see how this goes. Should be a whole lot of shenanigans and a lot of things. Honestly, just a lot of things. So, we'll see how this pans out for us. I don't see it going very well. We've pissed off our GM. Or our DM, I should say. We've pissed off our DM, which is never a good thing, because we've all devolved into murder hobos, which is something they very much dislike. So, yeah, things are gonna start going downhill. But, anyways, without further ado, I'm going to rejoin the voice chat with the rest of the party, and I all I can hear in the background is my wife saying no in a very possessed voice. I'm kind of scared. Hi-yo. Um, so yeah. Let's get back to the voice chat.
No,
It's only
no,
Wumbo.
no.
No, 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 no. No. Really?
Only Wumbo.
Only Wumbo? We gotta turn it to W for Wumbo. SpongeBob? No? Not at all? Alrighty.
So now we get to see how fucked we are.
Which is extremely. When DM is mad at
Fairly.
players, it's never a good thing.
Sorry for making you upset.
God has decided we must suffer for good reason.
Because we've devolved into murder hobos. My.
Purposely.
I am not a murder hobo. I will.
You're associated with us, so you're guilty by association.
Sappho has a home.
Just. I'm not even gonna.
So does that make you a murder vagrant?
A murder denizen or a murder citizen.
But you're
A
not a
murder
citizen
tour
of the,
murder salesman.
but you're not a citizen of the place that we're in.
A murder tourist.
I am a citizen of the landmass, technically.
As am I. I'm technically I'm part of the creatures of the landmass.
You're part of the
Yes.
local kobold breed.
You're part of the fauna.
I'm not a kobold. I am a spitting drake. I am fierce. I'm just the runt of the litter.
We'll let you
A
believe whatever you
citizen
want to
of no
believe.
landmass.
So
Well, it's not
fierce
like
that
you can
town
speak
that
my language and
hates-
tell me otherwise.
You're so fierce. The town that hates you the most lets you walk around freely. Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, the pest.
The pest? Who's the pest? Or did you say the best? Because in that case, that is me. I know.
No, pest, and both are technically correct in your eyes. Well, no, one in your eyes, one in everyone else's eyes.
I mean, I have saved members of this pack. I am Alpha.
And you made one of them dwizzle a little bit.
Yes, I did. Because I had to assert my dominance as Alpha.
All right. In my defense, it was all those beers I drank earlier. Okay.
I'm a very fierce kobold, okay? Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
I made you piss yourself.
I
That
What?
that was out of character. Haha.
Says the one who failed their will save.
I think no clip just fell asleep.
Who just snored?
Sound like no clip.
Don't tell me our DM's sleeping right now.
he has
Talk about
collapsed on
sleep.
his computer before.
Oh, no.
What?
No clip. Did you fall asleep again?
No.
Always a good sign.
We are in for one heck of a game, gentlemen and ladies.
Are we all done with the intros? Did I miss it? Are we good?
looks like
I don't
Axe
know
is
if
still doing
Axe
hers.
has done hers yet.
From my end, she's not even live yet.
Yeah,
Uh,
so.
So she wasn't that. I'll be right
You
back.
assholes woke me up before you finished.
The least you could do is finish, guys.
Come on.
Hey, like I said earlier, just take a Viagra. You'll be awake for a while.
One part of his body will.
They'll keep the rest of the parts of his body awake too.
Excellent. The dick shall conduct D&D.
Wait, are we,
Almighty dick.
Are we
This is
talk-
a random encounter.
are we talking about no clip or little no clip?
A little no clip.
Fuck.
The dick itself.
Dog, go away.
Dog attack.
Kill. Stomp on his balls.
Did the dog take the Viagra instead?
Thank God, no.
Okay.
Last thing anybody wants to deal with. Oh shoot. I just remembered something I want to have running in the background.
Okay. It better not be you trying to eat my headphones again.
Who's trying to eat your headphones again?
My dog. I don't
Oh.
know why, but I think he likes the taste of my earwax because he keeps trying to eat and destroy my headphones.
Okay.
He's a weird one.
He's really fucking weird.
Sounds like it.
Make this item. I think it's called like no bite for dogs who grow and stuff. And if they try to bite it, it's like a really foul tasting substance to them, so they stop biting it.
Oh, and Axe is live now.
Oh,
Oh.
do we have an audience yet?
No. Max thinks doing her intro finally.
I think she's about to start her intro. She's got a countdown going for like 2 minutes.
Oh, how dare she? Welcome to hell.
This queso needs more cilantro.
Our DM may have possibly fallen asleep again.
Mayhaps.
Let's not wait until Axe is officially here.
Then we can beat him over the head while shouting "Boule, boule."
No, because I want to make it at least through another 1 or 2 adventures so I can get my secondary backup character going.
Yes.
I think all of us are prepared for characters to die.
I most certainly am.
I am as well.
Mine just made up and just walk out on you guys. Especially since,
That would make sense.
especially since what happens after this trial, if it is a trial.
I'm expecting for the rabid kobold to not even get a trial and just be executed. Because he's a rabid animal.
Kobold would just be thrown out of the fucking city.
Who knows? Regardless, his death is very likely.
Death is very possible.
For everybody.
And the bird lady just gets all the heads before
And
flying
I shall
off.
take all the. Give me your head.
I mean, there's also a likelihood that the kobold might try to fight the guards. We'll see.
Okay,
Four.
I'm awake.
Are you?
Sort of. Can't find my eraser though.
Are you sure this is all not a dream?
Is this a dream?
Reading the description of Tamwin, a sorcerer you met on the street selling sugar to children. Definitely trustworthy.
Just saying, I thought you said tampon. It's like, huh?
No, I'm sorry, I was too busy giggling through my speech.
Master of the local Park Guild, who Daffo beat the piss out of.
Clip's definitely asleep again.
He's trying.
I can't.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, little DM.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting stream for you guys if the DM falls a fucking sleep.
Hopefully this isn't constantly happening during the campaign. Halfway through an encounter. At that point, I think our bard cast lullaby on no clip.
Yes.
Our bard cast lullaby on God. It worked.
Can we cast Seduce God?
No.
Damn it.
I don't see that one working. Oh boy.
Boy, boy.
I'm getting too much enjoyment out of the fact that no clip just keeps passing out.
He's done this before. He deserves this.
Well, it's on the stream now.
And here we see the asleep no-clip in his natural habitat. Just before DM game, he goes unconscious. You can hear from his subtle breaths he has a bit of a respiratory issue. And from his stirrings, you can tell he's not a light sleeper, but he's not a deep sleeper either. He is just enough deep sleeping that he doesn't realize that we are even here.
Or that he has an audience watching.
Welcome to the sleep stream.
Oh, you thought you were here to watch Pathfinder. You were
Okay.
mistaken.
What the hell? What is going on?
And no clips passed down.
Just listen.
Oh, come on, no clip. Where's a snore when we want one?
What?
No clip keeps passing out, and we keep hearing him snoring.
Is this my fault?
No, this is just no clip's tired. Oh, that asshole! I was trying to drink.
Ah, Vaughn, take a breath. Take a breath.
No clip's killing me in his sleep.
Don't let him know that he has that power.
God, we are too easy to entertain. Holy shit. Alright, you want me to wake him?
Yeah, we should wake him now.
1 second.
Oh. Oh.
It should go through his...
Do what you need to do. Unfortunately, I gotta step away again.
Oh yeah, you just listen to this.
I fell asleep again, didn't I?
Yes.
I knew pinging him on Discord wouldn't work, so I just called his phone.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You need Mountain Dew or something, buddy?
That sounds like it might be a smart decision that smart people do.
So it's not what you're going to do.
You made.
I fell asleep in the course of half an hour. I think I should probably do something similar to that. Did we have any more introductions or anything we needed to do?
I
No.
know
think
me and
so.
X did ours. I don't know if anybody else is
Nah, we
streaming.
only got the 2.
Okay.
Oh, is O and Tree not streaming?
Three, I thought was.
No, I'm not.
Yeah? Oh, I thought you were. I'm gonna go get in your stream.
Oh,
Fucking feel that.
you about killed me with your snoring. Okay.
Oh god, was it that bad?
I was taking a drink and right as I did it, you let out this ridiculous snore.
What's up, Slipknot?
I started
Missed
choking on it.
No clip with snoring.
You missed the snoring ASMR.
I'll make sure to clip it though, just
Oh, lovely.
He was completely asleep. We gotta
I'll
snort
even
when he
name
woke
it
up.
when your DM falls asleep.
We got a snort and a mumble when he woke up.
Oh no. When your DM becomes Sleepy Beauty.
Oh,
No,
dear
we were
Lord.
saying our bard is gonna cast Lullaby on the DM. Bard cast Lullaby on God. It worked.
Oh yes.
Oh, dear Lord.
Natural 20.
Oh man.
Babe, chill.
Yeah, this is why I don't play elves. I just can't get used to that whole they're immune to sleep thing.
Clearly.
And for my next character,
I'm waiting for the joke to finish.
I'll be an elf. That's the joke. Yeah, you're tired, buddy. Don't try to make sense of things.
What's up, Rip You in Half? What's up?
Oh. If I had to stop
You
dying,
just
that'd be great.
missed it. Our DM fell asleep.
Oh, dear Lord.
This is gonna go on for a while, no
Am I just going to, like, wake up one morning and have this, like, compilation ASMR of my sleeping noises emailed to me?
Possibly.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'll make sure to ping for you. And to sleep well. No clip.
Okay. I'm going to quickly
Holy
go get
shit.
something with a fuckload of sugar and caffeine. I will be back in 2 minutes.
Just make sure it's not something Tam one gave you.
Oh yeah.
I make no promises.
Dinner time. What are you having? What are you having? I want to know. What are you having for dinner?
Tam one's just sitting in his kitchen, wants some sugar.
How's the wife? How is the beautiful wife? Is she doing good? Is she getting everything going for her PC and stuff like that?
If I'd stop dying for a moment, that'd be great.
Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh,
Into the movies?
fucking no clip. Jeez.
Yeah, I definitely can understand why you would have to go clear the
Just shows the power of the DM can kill you in a sleep.
trying your best to clear your mind of stuff. And what's up, Kim?
Excuse me. Oh,
Mac and cheese, hot dog.
I'm sorry, everybody had to hear that.
She's good. Want some small stuff with the well, that's at least good. Small stuff is small stuff. Small stuff doesn't turn into big stuff. Call me chaotic. Also,
I need some water without laughing.
that is good. That's good for me. I'll definitely call you chaotic. Shout out real quick. Shout outs. I didn't do shout out before I forget. I hope you guys stick around while we do this campaign because it's always hilarious. We have a sugar dealer who's technically sugar, but he doesn't
realized I still never decided on what Billy Otta's third language is gonna be.
Ah.
Choose some obscure language that you think you'll never have to use.
Could always do like Celestial or Infernal. That'd be fun.
I mean, you already know Elven, which I don't think you'll ever use.
Yeah, I mean, Common and Elvish are just gibbies for the half-elf, so...
Yeah. And currently it's just languages that no one ever uses. So far the most used languages are Common and Draconic. Seeing how 4 people in the party know Draconic.
Yes.
All different dialects.
And the only one that can actually understand them is the Drow.
Well, Vale can
Vale...
speak Draconic, but...
Vale's hard for everyone to understand. But Hera is easy for the others to understand.
Yeah, just so you know, the thumping's always the dog. That little prick just shoots down the stairs like it's trying to fall down them.
Alright, well, I had something with sugar and jam.
What just happened?
Probably the dog tried to knee him in the nuts.
Dog decided to jump over the back of the couch and into my lap.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Axe, you know
Because
you're
apparently
muted,
he
right?
has decided that since it's not nap time, it must be playtime. Like, ow, hey, stop it. Go away, dog meat. I will lock you upstairs.
What dice do you think you're missing?
Do you want to go upstairs?
I was about to ask who was blessing who a little. Oh, the dog. I drank 10 cups a day.
Okay, then.
15 cups. Ooh, that's a lot of caffeine. I'm jealous though. I wouldn't mind having that much caffeine.
Now then, I believe we are ready to begin. Hopefully.
No.
No?
I'm kidding. No, we're ready. We're finally fucking ready.
Yeah, I believe everyone's ready.
Okay, good. Yes, no more sleeping ASMRs, no more no more intros.
Time to be
That's just cruel.
Oh no, man! For some reason they kicked you out of the Discord.
Alright, I think I'm for now. So what's going on?
Alright.
So you did a thing.
So,
What thing? I want to know.
we return
To the scene of the crime.
I downloaded Splitgate. What's up?
you are currently
That is fun.
in the sheriff's office.
Oh no.
Vale, Iliada, Thoradin, Brelsred, and Sappho. Hera, you fucked off before it even got started, so
And no. Why did I get kicked?
you're currently
You didn't get kicked.
not in trouble.
Discord does is sometimes kicks you out. You're just gonna have to.
Brelsred and Sappho, you are currently in the corner of the room. mostly confused but listening to this man yell. The rest of you have had to endure about 40 to 50 minutes of getting yelled at by a very exasperated man. He now sits at his desk, his head held in his hands. Eventually, he composes himself enough and addresses you again with a more controlled tone.
Controlled in quotes.
This sort of action is inexcusable. She may have some form of diplomatic immunity, but she cannot go challenging random people to duels to the death. You have taken charge of her, so stopping her is now your responsibility. He looks at the three of you that actually speak common when he says this. This is the one and only time I will overlook this, as there are several extenuating circumstances, and I have some proof that this is actually not just blinding incompetence on your part. The man you decapitated has been proven to have connections to certain smugglers, and Drockus has given his full cooperation. As such, the only punishment you will be receiving is a permanent ban from accepting quests that are within city limits. If she needs blood so badly, you can find it outside of my settlement. And find a muzzle or a collar for that thing while you're at it. He pointed at Red. If this happens again, I am slapping chains on her and exiling the lot of you. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Crystal.
Good. Now, please don't let me hear about this again. I have enough of a migraine as it is. You may go.
Huh.
I turn around and start leaving the room.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally backed out.
I assume the door's down here.
Grab Sappho's hand like a little child and walk out of the room with it.
Yeah. You leave the sheriff's office, which is kind of funny. He has two. He has the garrison building, the one you just visited for when he wants to be angry sheriff man. And then there's the adventurer's office at the guild house, both of which he is in control of. The man's bags under his eyes have bags under their eyes. But as you leave the garrison, thankfully not in chains, partially because you had proof to get out of it, and partially because you had enough fast talkers amongst your group. But regardless, you're not in jail, thank the whatever gods you believe in. And outside of the garrison, you actually find Hera. Just hanging out, waiting for you guys.
Took you guys long enough. What happened?
Got yelled at.
You got yelled at? Well, at least you got yelled at instead of get killed. I almost thought that I had to leave you guys behind.
Brother, did you get some dinner?
Oh boy. Lovely.
Well, what do you expect? I come. You guys promised me money and stuff, and then you guys go kill. Like, come on now.
Don't look at me. I try to stop it.
Like, sure, the
It's
method.
we only have one person in the party, other than
The method though of doing it was just
we.
you put us all in danger. I'm not gonna be a part of that.
Stafford would speak up and goes, man in armor was very, very loud and very angry for some reason.
Just a reminder, Hera, you can actually understand Sappho perfectly.
Yes, I know. What man in the armor?
Brown hair?
The guy that
Shiny?
you, the guy that you chopped his head off,
No.
or the one that
Sappho
was
holds up the skull mask. Dead, very dead.
She shook her head.
Don't know why he was angry.
So what you're saying is you put us in danger just because?
It,
Not understanding what's being said.
no danger? Well, danger to Vale. Some other guy attacked Vale. I killed other guy. Protected friend. Same thing
Where's
would
my
happen in
money?
Tribe.
Where's my money?
We didn't get any money from the quest.
Wow.
Did we even turn the quest in?
Actually, yes, you did. And you did indeed get money. Each
Oh boy.
of you got 200 gold coins for this.
Hey guys,
Oh,
what's up?
okay.
Wow, we got 200 gold for chopping someone's
That
head
being
off.
said,
Okay.
it was not top of your priority list when being brought to the barracks. But, yes, you did actually get paid for this, so you have enough money to live off of for a while.
What's up, soldier?
Or get healing.
You guys made it right in time. We were
Hey.
into our campaign. You guys missed it though. My DM freaking snored. They literally fell asleep
Cool.
in voice chat.
So you wander on down the street, happily talking about how you are not incarcerated and not on death row.
Yay.
When
I can write down in my thingy that I got 200 gold, right?
yes, you can.
Okay. Let's see.
When down a particular street, you yet again hear the sound of a familiar voice. This time in distress.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh. Stress.
Oh yeah, he's tired. He's definitely tired.
You hear a loud thump, and then a woman say, I have no time for your games. Tell me what I want to know, or I will strangle you here. Yeah. I respect the show of force, but I'll tell you, don't work. Okay.
Oh no, not this guy.
Do I see it? How many of us see it? Just all of us?
I
or-
think we hear it.
You mostly hear it. You won't see it until you turn the corner.
Alright, fine.
Alright, guys, so the guy that is
You say it sounds like she's in distress, right?
He's in distress.
Tamwin,
Yes, let's help the woman by beating up the sugar salesman.
our friend.
that's the sugar.
Oh god.
Alright. Well, I'll make my way closer as I hear something or someone in distress.
Okay.
He is selling sugar. He's
I gotta be
Is the
goody
street
two-shoe.
we're in very crowded?
Decently crowded, but not super busy.
getting ready to play some.
Sappho's just gonna take off and just be circling the party.
Sounds like
Okay.
that sounds like fun. Oh my gosh, that's
as you lot get closer, you hear. Now tell me about the disappearances. Tell me everything you know. Okay, well, let's start with the fact I'm fairly certain it ain't. Can we please let go? Brill's Red, as you turn the corner, you see a very effete built woman, probably about 5'2", with, thin arms and legs, doesn't look particularly muscular. However, she is currently holding the Candyman by the throat against a wall. He's taller than her, and she's holding him one-handed to, and he's unable to reach the ground.
Man who gave me meat.
She is also not particularly armored. She's just wearing a shirt and pants, but she is armed and has a large great sword strung across her back. Though it is rather thin, it looks like a normal sword, but the length of a great sword.
Lady have big sharp pointy thing, but food man in trouble.
Yes.
Browser's gonna growl at her.
She looks down at Brelsred and then just dismisses you entirely, turning back to Tamlin.
Browser doesn't like this.
Pretty sure it's not actually lizards. Not enough blood.
Where am I?
Browser debating on whether or not to bite Lady in the leg.
She looks at the more people that are showing up.
Yeah, so she's just Hera's just in the corner, just like, okay, I don't know this person.
You are correct. You do not.
He didn't give me my money.
He didn't give you your okay, yeah.
Salesman.
You made off with a bag of cats and made a lot of money.
But he still owed her money because she was the one who gathered the cats.
Okay. Anyways.
Regardless, he is currently scrabbling, trying to, not have his windpipe crushed. She just lazily looks over at the crowd currently gathering and and just says, "Can I help you?"
There's better ways to get information out of a guy than crushing his windpipe.
Coin works. She has not lowered him at all, but she is just kind of lazily looking at you. Yes, I am aware, but you have to be forceful with these types.
Browser's gonna creep closer and keep growling.
Well, could always just bribe him.
Despite the fact that you're pretty sure he's turning a different shade of color underneath that mask at this point, he desperately attempts to nod while still not being able to breathe.
You gonna actually put him down so we can talk?
She lets out a long sigh and then just lets go of the one hand, at which point he lands on the ground and starts panting, gasping for air. you.
Murder hobos, yes, those are murder hobos.
Okay.
They all killed. They literally.
So am I still going to tell you what I know, or are we actually getting paid, or do you just not want them to hear what's going on here?
Wait, someone said something about money?
I have stopped assaulting the crazy drug salesman. Is there anything else you would like?
Did someone say something about money?
Wait, he sells drugs?
Immediately.
Okay.
Yes,
Money,
this
I
woman
love
is incredibly
money.
rich.
Oh, that. Someone owes me money. I want my money.
Ozzy, you stole my cats.
I didn't steal them. I caught them, and then you left them to me to have to handle. I had to
hired you to
take care
catch
of them.
cats, and you took them.
I didn't take them. You were just too high on sugar to realize that I still had the cat.
There is a difference between high and easily distractible.
Well, that's not my fault now, is it?
No, it isn't.
I spent 10 hours to find those cats. It was not easy. And you never paid me. I want my money.
We didn't even have a set price. What am I supposed to owe you?
Either your life or you give me 5 gold. For each
Oh,
cat.
I'm so scared.
Oh, really? What do you say your sugar business will go out of business when I tell people that you're an ex-con drug dealer?
They
To the
already
sheriff.
know. I've
To
been
the
arrested
sheriff.
3 times.
To the sheriff.
Oh, I'm so scared of the scary sheriff. Oh, fuck off.
And that you use cats.
Yeah.
What? He uses
He
cats.
turns
in
to
his
the
drugs?
he turns to the woman. What are you paying me for the information?
Whatever he's getting paid, you give it to me.
Okay. What am I getting paid for the information? She hands him 5 pieces of gold. He wings them overarm at Hera's head. It is a pitiful display, as he is a mage and has very low strength.
Did you make a roll for it?
The coins fall down as they hit her head and just hit the ground. So she just kneels down, picks them up, and just puts them in her pouch and just nods, thank you, and then just walks away.
That's it. You are the shittiest friend ever. Oh my god.
We were not friends.
Incorrect. You are implicated in all of my crimes. We are friends.
Nope, I've only been around only for a short time.
Yes, and in that short time, I have made sure that everyone knows your name.
What if it's not my actual name?
You think Tamwin's my actual name?
Exactly.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Anyways, if you're comfortable with me talking even with the odd pack here, then yes. Sheriff and the guard have been going around thinking that it's lizard folk eating them, or, you know, the beasties out there. Except, here's the problem. People are going missing in a town where there's only one entrance and one exit. That is heavily patrolled by the guards. They're going missing in town. That's not lizard folk. Could be. I don't know. I don't deal with that cult shit.
You literally look like you're a leader of a cult.
Yeah.
You actually seem familiar in some ways.
Excuse you, I do not.
I
do
would never.
not
I can
insult the way
confirm.
you like to
I can
dress.
confirm that he is definitely a cult leader.
Excuse you, you do look a lot like a cult leader. I am not a cult leader.
Do you run it out of your mother's basement?
No!
Do you live in your mother's attic?
My mother's dead.
Oh, so you killed your mom, so you have her house.
Actually, no. She's one of the few people in my life that I didn't kill.
Well, that's an achievement. Mama's boy.
Eh. Anyway. No, I don't actually know what is causing the disappearances. Mostly because I haven't actually bothered investigating. That is a quick way to end up dead.
Investigate the disappearances.
And you didn't find any symbols or anything like that? No, I did not go to any of the sites where they got kidnapped. I'm not an idiot.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you didn't look around?
I can guarantee you.
Because
I did.
you said so yourself. You're easily distracted.
This is true. However, no, I did not go to any of those places.
Are you sure?
Roll the sense motive.
Do I have to roll?
Yes.
Yes.
My 20 dice, right?
Yes.
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 And then you add your sense motive bonus.
Can't really tell what number that is. I think that's isn't it a 1?
That is a nat 1.
Yeah, it's a 1.
He seems to be sincere, however, he is one of the shadiest people you've ever met, and he's hiding his face behind a mask. He's also currently attempting to distract Brell's Red with nice chewy bits of jerky.
I thought you were gonna say shiny. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, I was about to say shiny, but no, he's going for chewy. Because Brell's Red's not distracted by shiny coin.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, you
I
mean
mean,
the kobold.
Brell's Red
He's
is distracted by
the kobold with bits of jerky.
Brell's Red is distracted by shiny things, but not as much as things that are edible.
So he's distracting him with.
What about edible shiny things?
That
If
is an
it's-
amazing idea, and I should get up on that immediately.
I don't want to lose brain cells.
Ooh,
Thank you for the warning. I'm sorry that was horrible, though.
coins of
I wish
chocolate.
you guys didn't go see Venom.
I don't know what chocolate is, but that sounds amazing.
What kind of sugar dealer does not know what chocolate is?
Oh, my apologies, princess. I'm not fluent in every exotic item of food.
Princess?
They have it down over at the
You're a princess?
shop.
I guess. I mean, I thought myself as a queen, not a princess, but okay.
Slay queen.
You know, I was about to make fun of you by, insinuating you drink your tea by sticking your pinky finger out, but if you just go and admit to it like that, it kills all the fun.
You just see Iliada in the corner roll her eyes in the most obvious fashion.
Okay. The woman says, "All right, I think I've learned enough here. Thank you for your cooperation. And for the rest of you, I'd suggest picking better friends."
I didn't even know we could become friends.
That's an option.
That is a good thing. Take care. Is she gone?
Yes.
Thank God, he lets out a fart.
Wow, that lizard sure stinks when he eats that beef jerky.
Okay, yeah, no, you guys have no idea how terrifying that was. That was Adriana.
She
She
sounds
wasn't
nice.
that terrifying.
Oh, you're right, you're new. No, that, ever since Vera retired to be the vice, what the, God, shit.
Vice principal.
No, it's not that, it's,
Second in command.
yeah, but they have a word for it.
Vice president.
Guildmaster, that's it. Vice Guildmaster.
Vice Guild Master.
Of what
Yeah,
guild?
ever since Vera stopped being an active adventurer and became Vice Guildmaster, Adriana's been the toughest woman in the guild. Like, she's one of the 5 scariest people in this city.
Oh,
Yeah, and she just had me by my throat up against a building. I thought I was going to stain my trousers.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It almost was.
I get it. You have a very, let's say, problem with females. But
I mean, I don't have problems with rain.
have problem. But what exactly was she asking for?
Well, lately there's been disappearances in the town.
Not because of
Random
you, right?
people going missing in the middle of the night. Seems like she's investigating that issue. Probably, for one of the quests from the guild. And she wanted any information I had on the matter.
She wanted information from someone who only sells sugar.
Yes.
She's not good at her job, is she?
Sense motive. Sense motive from everybody.
Sappho votes to fail as they have not been understanding the entire conversation.
Fair enough.
17 turns into a 16.
I mean, Browse Red is being
Oh,
teased
wait.
with meat, so this person
Am I
has good
supposed to be
motive.
Adding something? Am I supposed
Yes,
to be
your
adding-
sense motive check. It's in your skills.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh,
Well,
Oh
you
my
rolled a
goodness.
nat 1 earlier, so it doesn't really matter.
okay.
Skills.
16 total.
You believe Tanwin to
Oh,
be a
twinsies.
truthful man.
Sense motive. Where is it?
I mean, Browse Red has no idea what Tamwin says, but he gives meat, so
Well,
he's good.
I'm getting nothing anyway.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I got a 19. Woo.
Yes. I sell sugar. And nothing else.
Since you said everybody, to let you know, I rolled a natural 18 plus a 7 for a 25.
Oh, nice. In that case,
Off of this
yeah,
head-
he's bullshitting hard. He's definitely doing more than just selling drugs.
Bruh,
you
I
mean
did
sugar?
say I rolled a 19.
I know you did, but I rolled a 25.
Ah,
Yeah.
got it.
You that again that you only sell sugar? Mm-hmm.
I am not a good man.
I couldn't tell that just by looking at you.
You're not a
Congratulations.
good-looking man either.
You have eyes. Also, the hell, Hera, come on.
She has a disgusted, disgruntled look on her face, like, oh.
Okay, yes, I know I'm covered in horrible burn wounds, and that's why I wear the bandages and the mask, but you don't have to rub it in.
Doesn't explain the smell.
Yes, it does. Where
Out
does
of character,
stink?
probably only 'cause
No,
she likes to
No,
start some fire.
she is right about that. I do have to explain that one. I may or may not have been barfed on by a Yurthak earlier today.
And you didn't take a bath?
I've
Too
been
busy.
meaning to get to it, but I've been busy. Look, it's been a long day, okay?
Uh-huh. And what exactly happened in that long day? Besides getting thrown down. Why did you even get thrown up on?
I really don't want to get into that.
Well, you're gonna have to. You have no choice in the matter.
Okay. Okay, fine. Since you're a friend, I'll tell you.
Good, I love stories.
I'm currently... How do we put this? I am not particularly in good standing with the Adventurers Guild. So, I've been doing some research on my own, going out into the jungle, and
Mighty jungle.
mapping out interesting locations to commit further studies on. You could think of it like archaeology.
You're smart.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Please tell me at least when you go out the jungle, you at least look out for trees.
He quickly
Lost
casts
subject.
prestidigitation to try and make himself smell a little better. And while I was working on one of these ruins, I may or may not have walked directly underneath the nest of a Yurthak. That was feeding its babies. Regardless, that ruin is now crossed off my list as it had nothing other than broken stones and disappointment. Actually, he throws an arm around Thoradin. So what are you guys doing?
You've been banned from taking missions inside of city limits.
Oh,
What
that's...
about you?
Thoradin, she whispers to Thoradin.
Yes.
Make sure to not have his arm directly close to your nose. It might sting.
You just watched me cast prestidigitation.
My nose is already plagued.
You do realize how far away Thoradin is from you.
Yes, and if you want to keep that arm, my so-called friend, please remove it.
Oh, alright, fine.
Especially if you
Not
want
a
to continue selling sugar, I say with air quotations.
Okay, well, I will remove the arm. However, I have a proposition for you.
What do I need to roll for, make sure he didn't, pickpocket me?
Perception.
Oh, wonderful. I'm excellent at that.
Rolls in that
3.
one.
Shut up, Vaughn.
3?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, you don't think anything's missing. As you quickly just pat yourself down in all the obvious places. Well, since you guys are currently out of a job, and I currently, don't want to get barfed on again, I have a proposition for you. I need bodyguards in order to go explore a few of these further out. No, I should be honest. I like you guys. I'll be honest with you. Meat shields. I need meat shields. You people are entirely disposable. But I will pay you well.
I'm sorry, who's disposable? Are you talking about yourself?
See, now that's the attitude why I like you.
Ew. Ew.
Not like that. I'm not into elves.
Yeah,
Elves. are
that's good.
Says an elf.
Yeah, aren't you an elf? That's why I even came up to you for a job. Thinking you actually had a good job.
Okay. Yes. But I also
So why do
really
you
hate
not like?
elves.
Oh, why do you? So you hate yourself?
I hate all elves that aren't me.
Well, aren't you conceited
Yes.
and very selfish?
I sell drugs to children.
You what now?
Doesn't explain your appearance,
I
though.
didn't know that.
Like, you have that big of if you had that big of an ego, why do you not take care of yourself?
Hera, you watched me rob an old couple like 2 days ago.
You what now?
Yeah, and after
Paladin.
you robbed them, I gave them back the money you stole.
You did what?
How do you think you didn't have any money the next day?
I thought you'd use it all on drinking.
No. I pretended to drink so that I can give the money back.
I put my hand high as I can above his waist and push him against the wall like, you sell what? And you do what to old people?
You... Wait, this is an issue? You literally saw me doing this. I thought we were cool, man.
Seems like you may have cast a spell to make me think you were selling sugar. Now I know better. You just admitted it.
What?
Drug dealers. In our area. More possible than you
Look.
think.
Thoradin, chill pill. We need him alive.
Hey, Thoradin. Friends? Make a little save.
So we need him to be alive for now.
Everyone?
No, I think it's
Sorry?
just Thoradin needs to make the will save.
Just Thoradin.
10.
Total?
Yep.
You forget the last 2 minutes of conversation.
Dang.
What a shame.
So, as I was saying, as he slowly puts his spellbook back,
That sounds like something that would
I have a job proposition for you. I will pay you handsomely if you protect me while I work on discovering these ruins. Most of them are probably going to be busts, but just in case we actually find something useful, I will give you looter's rights. If
Fun
in the-
investigating ruins.
If we do not find any ruins that are worth anything, I will pay you all, let's say,
100 gold each.
Knowing you, we probably won't find any ruins that are worth anything.
alright, 100 gold each if we don't find anything. If we do, we split it 60-40.
I
60
ain't
to
giving
you.
crap.
40 to me.
I should have said an hour.
That doesn't
Well, if we
seem...
find anything worth looting, there's going to be dangerous things inside, and as I am paying you to protect me, it only seems fair. I'm a
As long as we
fair
can get out of the
bastard.
town that people are disappearing in.
What?
As long as we can get out of the town that people are disappearing in, it sounds like a good deal.
Oh, you totally understand why I'm leaving. Yes, good.
So what you're saying is you don't want to disappear.
Make our own town. Blackjack and hookers.
No.
I like the way you...
No. No.
What?
No. First of all, me and Irida, right? Irida? And
Iliada?
Iliana, thank you. Thank you.
Illithids.
I'm sorry, I haven't been in this group very much.
It's Iliada.
Okay, Iliada, how many females is in this party?
Two. You and her.
Three.
Oh, no, and Sappho.
No.
And if we were
Sappho.
to...
I keep forgetting Sappho's a female.
Sappho is a female, yes.
Sappho's just a
thought
killing
so.
machine. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so...
Sappho has no gender, only blood.
Okay, yeah, so if we were to make a village of our own, I ain't sleeping with any of y'all.
Why not? We paid you 200 gold.
You didn't pay me 200 gold.
We were the ones who had accepted the quest, so we got
You
our
mean
gold,
I
and we
split
gave you
with
200.
you?
Also, why the hell not? We literally just said there'd be hookers.
I ain't a hooker.
No, but you could buy one. There's male hookers. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
They're called gigolos, aren't they?
Are they really?
character,
Oh
not
my
a
god,
character.
that's hilarious.
No.
I don't like dick.
Just no. No.
Sappho just looks kind of confused and impatiently at the entire party, not understanding any of the conversation.
He walks over to Brelsred and Sappho and tries to throw an arm over each of your shoulders. It's very awkward distance. And says in Draconic, Continental Draconic, so that both of you two can understand.
Of course.
I'm sorry, wait, you put an arm around Belsred and Sappho at the same time.
Yeah,
It's very awkward.
very awkward.
Considering how Brelsred is on all fours all the time, which means he's like maybe 2 feet high.
I see. He picks up Brelsred in order to throw an arm around him.
Oh, he shouldn't have done that.
Probably not. However, he does say in Perfect Draconic, I'd like to go to the jungle and kill things and find interesting things in the ruins. I will pay you in many shiny gold coins.
Sappho nods in agreement.
What coins?
Excellent, we're in agreement. He throws Brelsred to Iliada.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying
I
attention.
intercept the pass.
Brelsred no like being thrown.
Hera wasn't paying attention because she didn't see any point of listening to him anymore. So she's asking what's going
Apparently, I have a kobold in my arm.
Alright, so I'm gonna go get my friend and my horse, and we're going to meet you at the city gates.
Go, lady?
on. We don't want to be going on
But
a
Hera's
date
already
with
here.
you.
We'll have to get her.
Come on.
You're not going on a date with me. We're going, what's the word in common?
Going traveling with you, which means you're part of the party. That's not fun.
Would you prefer to think of it as an escort mission?
Is there money
I
involved?
just brought back.
I
You
literally
just
just said I'd pay you 100 gold.
If.
If we
It's 100 gold or looter's rights.
If we find something, it's gonna be way more expensive than 100 gold.
She looks over at
100 gold is hazard pay.
Thornton.
Nothing is
She looks
found.
over at Thornton. She's like, should I trust?
Never trust him, but hey, at least we get some money out of it.
See,
Good
now
man,
you're understanding.
Good man. Okay. I will take the word from the paladin. I ain't
Never trust a
taking-
sugar salesman that dresses like this.
or smells like this.
Oh,
So
he's
shut
right.
up about this
this
theoretical
way.
town full of blackjack and hookers. Can we have horses there too? I really like horses.
Yes.
Why? So you can mount them?
Having a good laugh there, Mint. We're having a
You are
good,
absolutely disgusting. Never say that to me ever
fantastic
again.
freaking laugh.
Yes.
But you are. What do you mean? You're
Start of the
just
stream,
disgusting.
DM was passing
No,
out on
there
us.
are lines I do not cross.
There is
That
snoring.
one
Oh,
of them.
but so you.
And now
telling
we're just
people
laughing
drugs for
our
children
asses
is not
off
a line,
throughout this.
But mounting a horse.
What now? You what now?
He slapped Thornton with another memory lock spell. Yes, yes, I am saying exactly that.
Oh, no roll? Bummer. Okay.
Considering how Thornton always fails his will saves, I don't think
I
there's
didn't
much
even get a chance
point.
to roll that time.
You failed like 2 will saves already.
No, just I only rolled one will save. Those were.
Last
No, it's
time you failed the will save, and that's why I scared the piss out of you.
Ah, okay, yeah.
That was 2 weeks ago. Fun.
Still, he keeps failing will saves.
All good. All good.
I don't know if there's really much point in him rolling for them.
So what you're
Yes,
saying
never,
is
never
that-
trust a sugar salesman, especially when he sells it on the street.
There's 2 lines he won't cross: horses and kitten arson.
No, he did cross
Oh no,
Kit and
I will
Arson.
very easily cross the kitten arson line.
What are you? He just.
What
he
now?
just
What about
got his
kittens?
ass
And
What about kittens now?
you know what?
He
Let's
said he
want
just
to give them a
theoretically
good home
crossed
with a
that
nice-
line.
I want to give them a good home. You know,
Oh,
with a fireplace.
no.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's just get on the road already.
Yeah. Also, Hera, I like you. You're my friend. But if you ever insinuate that I have sex with Rhiannon, I will slap the shit out of you.
Wait, with who?
Rhiannon.
Who's Rhiannon?
My horse.
You named it?
Kit Arson? Yes. So, this guy that we're talking with,
Oh,
That's-
wait,
Whoa,
he's-
would not
what, do you
comment to
horse
say
now?
that
he's
is
a
clearly
drug
an
dealer amongst
innuendo.
other
You
things.
found your horse.
And,
Said you slept
He
with
was
the horse.
planning on
So what?
setting cats
The
on
horse
fire
likes you?
last time.
I
I
am.
don't have to take this from you. I don't have to take this from anyone.
With a
Alright.
friendly
I
party.
feel offended.
We'll see you back at the place. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
With friends like these, who needs cops?
I don't know. Cops with other things.
God damn it.
Cops are too busy dealing with
I'm
our
dying to
murder
laugh.
hobo party.
A weapons
Okay.
store in this town.
Sorry, a what store?
Weapons store.
Yes, there is.
I need to buy some gear.
I gotta remember, I only have one use of lay on hand stakes. I used it once on what's his face after everyone just about killed him.
Thank you for healing me.
Hera has looked in her pouch and she saw how much money she has. She's like, ooh, I could get myself some good equipment.
All right.
Did I actually? Yeah, I did heal you with it. So
I-
I don't have any then.
I
Okay.
don't know who got paid for Brailshred's part because Brailshred doesn't carry money. He doesn't know
I'll
what it
carry
is.
the
I
cobalt
just
money.
kind of. No.
Yeah. Try to eat
I
my
mean,
cat.
you do have one place you could carry it, but we won't go
I
there.
mean, Brailshred tried eating a coin because he had no idea what it was.
And he tried
Not
to
good
eat my
enough
cat.
friends to make you the party treasure.
She pulls out a piece of jerky to the kobold.
Not like
Brezzo
the
red.
kobold is holding it.
Brell's red.
Food.
You want this piece of jerky?
Yeah. Starts nodding his head while he's sitting there with his tail wagging.
You promise to let me have your gold?
What gold?
Okay.
Chinese things.
Just nod your head with just to get the jerky. Okay, here's the jerky. She throws a big pound of jerky at him.
A whole pound. My God.
Pound? Holy cow, he's gonna be there for a month.
You underestimate Brailshred.
You underestimate.
Considering how he's like devoured half a corpse within an
His
hour.
jaw muscles get what?
No!
Plus 5 damage now after that?
What's that?
What
Sorry.
the fuck?
Something.
What is going
suspicious
on?
happened going on.
Yes, it is. A
Um,
JJ. It is
Her
definitely-
friend walked away from the computer when they was requiring to grab something that she did.
Ah, okay.
It was timed.
Candy or chips?
I'm grabbing chips. I'm running low on spicy chips.
By the way, we need to put those in here.
Need to put the other chips in there. There's barely enough in there.
Alright, so what are we doing?
Alright.
I go to.
I think we're exploring for.
It sounded like you wanted to go buy equipment and weapons.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounded like what everybody was wanting to do.
Yeah.
Everyone that's not Brailshred.
No, he's too busy eating jerky.
Brailshred doesn't.
Sappho's also just a weapon, so.
Would the general store that
Well,
went
so
to
it
before,
doesn't
would it sell
do-
some enchanted items?
Sorry, you're gonna have to say that again. I couldn't hear you over the sound of whatever that rustling is.
That's chip bags.
Yep.
Would the general store sell some enchanted items? Kind of like your,
Unfortunately, not really. Probably gonna have to go see the crazy French guy again.
Alright.
Oh, there's one more?
There's a French guy?
Just kind of want to get like
That's
a
the
price
general
of,
store guy.
Something.
Yeah, considering how Browsred's naked and just uses his claws and teeth, he has no need for money.
Oh no, that's right. The general store owner is the crazy. Yes, he would have some magic items.
Alright.
General
My
store, he sells.
I'm mixing up the
everything too.
campaigns I'm in. I'm still not completely awake yet.
That's okay. That's alright.
Chips.
I do
Chips
wanna
indeed.
Reality is breaking.
Especially
around
jalapeno
us.
cheddar.
The guy with a crazy French accent in the other campaign I play in is the owner of the magic store. But yes, the general store owner would sell some small-scale magic items. What were you looking for?
Maybe a water skin or other sort of liquid container that's
Didn't I give you a water skin?
infinite use type setup. Just kind of get a general price of it. Not that I'd be able to afford it right now.
Are we at the stores right now?
You're not
Yeah,
gonna
or-
like this, but a decanter of endless water, if it's just water, and you're okay with it
Water?
pouring out at like a trickle,
That was hot.
would still probably be like 1,000 gold.
Okay. Okay.
There's
Yeah.
even a thing called the decanter of endless water, which can double as a weapon, and that's 9,000 gold.
Okay. All right. Well, I like to at least maybe get another water skin and some rations to take on our journey.
A wonderful choice. Vovo Chalevon shall get these for you.
I have a dog looking.
And just for calculation, just a regular water skin.
Understandable. So, going out into the jungle. Eh?
Yes, we are.
Tell him anything.
I just
Friends.
answered yes to his question.
My dear, I am just a simple shop owner. You do not need to be afraid of Monsieur Voon.
Why am I not on the fucking board?
You can be.
Get me on the board.
It doesn't really matter. This is
Alright.
just
There you go.
Nah, I'm not bored. I'm not really worried about it. So
backpack empty.
Oh, and because I don't think you were here for it, this is what he looks like.
I'm sorry,
He
but
is-
he looks like someone from Shrek.
Yes, yes, he does. He has neon bright red hair and incredibly blue eyes. He kind of looks like a freak.
Yeah, he looks like the guy from the king. Well, the guy who wanted to be king.
Lord Farquaad?
Yep.
Can't wait to be.
I'm not sure how much rations we'll need, but kind of want to make
The
sure we
French
have, at
accent
least
is the
I have
general
enough,
store owner.
and then like I said, that
Our
extra
DM
water
likes
skin.
to
Well, I can tell
Do the
you
voices
that
for all
I
the
have
characters.
some very good rations to last you at least a week.
Don't think we'll be gone that long, but I'll take the week's worth.
Well, then, you will not have to eat attack, eh? Is good.
Oh, we had a heart tag. It's at least ones we had was not that good.
Yes, well. Was there anything else you needed from one?
For myself, no. Unless there's stuff we can keep an eye out for you while we're out and about. Bring it back and maybe we make a deal on it.
Ah, thank you for the offer. If you have any magic items, I would be more than happy to purchase them off of you. But I am not in need of any specific at this time.
Alrighty. So how much should I owe you, my friend?
For the extra water skin, the Russian bars. Uh, to screen. It should come out to 5 silver.
Alrighty. I pay you 5 silver.
Thank you for the business.
Now I gotta figure out how much it leaves me.
5 silver is a half of a gold piece.
Yeah. I think you said the original was like a 10-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
Could I get a water skin and meat for the rations as well?
Yes, yes, you can.
I'm also looking for some arms and armor.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid I do not sell such things here. I sell knives and such, but if you are looking for excellent quality, I am afraid that you are going to need to go to the Espada workshop.
Okay.
They are by far the greatest blacksmiths in the continent. Which I admit is not saying much, as there are only 3 towns on the continent, but still! Well, they're actually quite good. I'm being very honest here. They are actually quite good.
Okay.
I'm quite
Still have
proud
a
of my
cat with
knife
you?
sharpening skills, and they put me to shame.
X is eating flaming hot barbecue chips.
Oh, okay. I was about to say someone's choking on something.
I thought these were
I was
dogs.
gonna say it sounded like coughing up a fur ball.
No, just too much spice.
We are in the presence of a murder.
I like the idea that Tamlin got his feelings hurt, so he spiked her rations with pepper.
Pepper's fucking expensive. No. Spike them with sugar.
Yes.
Spicy sugar.
Yes.
Spicy.
So, Vovo Chalevant tells you about the Espada workshop, which is the home of definitely the best blacksmith and sword maker in the New World.
Also the only one.
If anyone's going to have good quality weapons and armor, it's gonna be them.
Okay. I go to Espanol.
Espada.
Espada.
So you head over there?
Yes.
All right. You enter the workshop, and it is indeed filled wall to wall with swords, spears, maces, hammers, axes, shields, various types of armor of multiple different styles. And sitting behind the desk is a young woman currently playing with something. It looks like she's doing some sort of maintenance on a very tiny object with the like gem cutter tools. You're not entirely sure, but as soon as she sees you enter the door, she quickly puts all of those things away.
It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much. This is,
Weapons, armor.
welcome to the Espada Workshop. My name is, Sava. I'm the only apprentice here. Uh, what can I help you with? What are you looking for today?
You need something sweet to get rid of this hot?
Um, I don't sell any food. I'm sorry.
I think that was out of character.
I'm looking for better armor,
Okay.
possibly better weapons.
In what
I
way?
got a good armor. I don't.
Were you looking for more protection, like a full plate, or were you thinking of the same style of armor as you're wearing now, but magical?
Still leather. I don't know if I can afford magical.
I see. So
Need
you
some
just want
armor that still provides good movement while being very defensive.
I see. Okay. She takes out a piece of paper and a quill, which is very odd because people don't just throw away paper for notes usually. And she begins writing something down. So, how much of a budget do you currently have? That might help differentiate what I can get for you.
150, 200 gold.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Comment soon.
I could go even further with that joke, but I don't know if I should. It's not a joke, but I was eating an O. Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Oh, Donny boy.
Well, you gotta get into it.
Well, I do have some options, but not much, I'm afraid. Most of what's in your price range will cut down on what you're actually able to move about. For instance, I do have a chain shirt. It's relatively light, but unfortunately, it will restrict you more than leather would. Not much, but enough that some people don't like it. We can get you better quality leather armor, but that's going to be generally about 300 gold. And anything using expensive or rare item is going to be, well, probably rather outside your price range currently.
We are so fucking poor.
Okay, if you have anything. Is there a price range that I can look to save up for?
Of course. Were you looking for masterwork or magical, or did you just want me to give you some ideas of what we have available?
Some ideas of what you have available.
Okay. Well, for you, I suggest probably the first thing you would want to do is go for masterwork, which our shop specializes in, you're not going to isn't masterwork. It's it's just a very high quality product. Generally, it's going to be a lot more expensive than the original version, but you will definitely be able to feel the improvement.
Yeah, that's good.
However, if you're interested in things like magical weapons and all, it's going to be a lot more expensive. We're talking at the minimum 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh wow.
We do have a couple of different options for special materials for certain things. For your leather armor, we do offer eel hide and griffin mane, which isn't horribly expensive, but it's still going to cost you. She does some mental calculations. You see her fingers move like she's doing an abacus.
Okay.
I'd say probably 500 gold. But Griffin's Mane is a very popular thing to make the leather out of.
Our griffins with those.
Another option you might want is, well, if you ever get the money for it, you might want to try Mithril. Mithril is expensive, incredibly expensive, but it is a lot lighter and tougher than steel. So even if you had a chain shirt, which normally would slow you down, it will actually be just as light as wearing an actual cloth shirt, not impairing you at all. But it will still have the defenses of a chain shirt. Mithril is a very popular choice for the higher end adventurers.
Okay.
Especially magical mithril is highly prized. If you can afford to have a mithril shirt enchanted, that is a very powerful defense indeed. Past that, I think, is a bit outside of your price range.
Well, it's good to know what to save up for.
Well, if I could be helpful, I'm happy about it. She smiles.
Better than a dagger that I can use that's still
Okay, out of character real quick. You're a summoner, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think your archetype gives you any other, like, weapons or armor that you're proficient with. But you should be proficient with all simple weapons.
Okay.
This doesn't offer you a lot of choice, but you do have some choice. And that's really dependent on what you want to do with them. For instance, other than knives, there are things that do more damage, like sickles or clubs, which do like 1d6 or 1d8.
Kind of just want something that is when
They
someone
have.
gets close to me, like the guy who jumped on me did.
Okay, so
Otherwise, I'm gonna try to stick in ranged combat.
okay, so yeah, you could get like a spear, you could get a heavy mace or a morning star, but for just like someone is grappling you and trying to kill you, a knife is probably your best bet.
Okay. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. That being said, morning stars highly underrated.
Can you make knives out of different quality materials to get better damage, or is it just plain
Oh
old
yes.
dagger?
Oh yes, you can get various different effects by using special materials. And there are a lot of different special materials. However, the only one that's really in your price range right now is probably a silvered weapon.
Would be Geralt.
Yes, you could get a silvered sword or a silvered dagger. Uh, hmm,
I just mainly wanted to come into the store to know how expensive certain things are.
okay, well,
I
out
wasn't
of
actually looking to purchase anything at the moment.
okay. So there are certain items you can get like cold iron and silver, which are within your price range. As I believe, cold iron just doubles the base price of the weapon, and silver is like 20 gold extra if you're adding it to a dagger. The difference is it being silver would make it so that it does damage werewolves and vampires, stuff like that, but at a -1 penalty to damage. You can bypass this by making it a mithril weapon instead, but that's so much more expensive, usually not worth price. Mithril counts as silver for hurting werewolves and so forth, but it does not give you the -1 damage penalty.
Okay. Do they sell crossbow bolts here?
Yes.
What kinds?
Pretty much mostly just the normal type.
Regular crossbow.
Yes.
Got like 25 more crossbow bolts.
I believe the price is
per 10.
No, it's not per 10. I believe it's per 20. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's 20 bolts is 1 gold piece.
Case or quiver that costs 20 or 10 bolts. Or 5 for
He
Guess if I want
She
20,
does.
then
She does say to you, yes, for crossbow bolts, it's 10 for 1 gold piece. You were correct. It's 20 arrows or 10 crossbow bolts. That is unfortunate. So, she does mention that she can ask her grandfather to make a more specialized thing, but they only take those as commission orders. They don't just stock them.
if I can get one more crossbow bolts and save up for some commission stuff, that would be great.
All right. 20 more bolts, that's 2 gold pieces.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Really looking forward to purchasing stuff from you in the future.
I hope you're successful enough to do so. I look forward to your future business.
Bye-bye.
All right. So you've bought yourself some more bolts. Did anyone else have any questions?
Yeah, I would like to get my stuff.
Cool. I can wait.
Mean.
I was kind of wondering why no one else was speaking up.
I mean, I've just
I'm a
been kind of,
monk.
I've
I've been
just been
waiting.
kind of doing it in the background, subtracting, using the player's
Okay.
guide. So
Yeah, I don't know the
Sorry.
player's guide, so that's why
Fair
I was
enough.
just waiting.
All right. What were you looking for?
Well, this is my first time being in a party, so I don't know exactly what I need.
Okay, so
First of all, Vera just looked at the person who just went, "Oh boy," and was like,
the first thing you're going to want to know is, do you have the survival gear to go outside? Sleeping bag, food, water, tent?
"Nope."
Oh dear lord.
Don't you remember? She didn't even have a tent.
Yeah, you didn't help me.
You're right. I didn't. This is my fault.
It's your
But
fault.
also, she didn't ask, so it could be her fault.
I think
too.
that also requires you to be in that general store
No,
for that
it's not
stuff.
my fault because I had remember I was really time consumed. I had stuff going on later in the evening before we could play Pathfinder the last time, so we weren't able to get to it.
It
And
is everyone's collective fault.
Okay, so basic set. First off, summoner's kit, 8 gold pieces. This includes a backpack, a sleeping bag, a belt pouch, flint and steel, iron pot, a mess kit, soap, torches for light, 5 days of trail rations, and a water skin. That's the basics of the basics.
okay, that's
Tents
awesome.
are optional if you want them. You don't need them.
Well, I don't want anyone jumping up onto the tent when I'm sleeping.
Okay, well, the downside is bugs. So,
Okay, yep. Then I guess we'll have to have.
had to make. It's one of the important choices you have to make. No tent means it's a lot easier to catch people trying to sneak up on you and murder you in your sleep. But no tent also means lots of bugs.
Yeah, intent is, I guess, I just have to make sure to have doors partially open so I can hear outside.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to do that anyway, because I am. I don't like warm.
You and me both.
Okay.
All right, so next, depending on what skills you had, you could buy tools, but I don't think you need any.
No, I don't think I have
Right,
anything that has anything to do with tools at the moment.
right. So, not particularly important for you. So we're just gonna skip it.
So, what do I need to put in my character sheet that I just got?
Summoner's kit. Or you could write down all the stuff I said. So bedroll, flint, steel, food, water.
Summoner's kit. What else?
Summoner's kit's the only thing that we've mentioned so far. Next, there's stuff called adventuring gear, which is stuff like ropes, pitons, crowbars, shovel.
Okay, put that down.
Okay, well, there's a lot of different stuff you can go over, and all of it has various amounts of expenses. But, really the only two things I can imagine that are super important for you are possibly a map or a compass.
So, did I already get the sleeping bag and food and whatnot?
Yes.
I need to get a compass. I didn't know that they had maps at this place.
You bought a map,
Bag, food.
I believe.
Did?
What would food
I have
be?
a map.
Gordon
Oh.
has a map.
What would
And
my
a
food
compass.
be? Just rations?
Yes, 5 days worth of rations.
Tell me how expensive those two things are. I'll deduct them.
Water skin,
compass.
right?
A compass is 10 gold pieces,
Okay.
and gives you a +2 to your survival check for not getting lost as hell.
Yeah, because I currently have survival is -1.
Yeah. Yeah. And his map, I believe, gives the entire party a +1 to the same check.
Okay, so far from just this, it's the summoner's kit, the sleeping bag, the food, 5 days worth of rations, which is under food, water skin, compass, and map, and also a tent.
Okay.
Is that?
Yeah, that sounds decent. So,
Is there anything else you would suggest, or because I don't need armor, and
Correct.
I don't know if I need a weapon. I don't think you said anything about a weapon.
well, we should look at weapons, and that's other than whether if you want to buy or rent a horse, the weapon is pretty much your only other super thing. As you are who you are, you have options that your class normally doesn't have. You have access to certain weapons called the scimitar and the rapier.
And what would you suggest would be the best weapon to have?
That is an excellent question.
Do you have any strength, or do you just have dexterity?
I
It-
don't
it's-
think I have any. No, I have 10 strength.
For both, it's personal preference. Would you
It
like
really
to
is.
slash or stab?
Well,
Oh,
there's
slash.
also the fact that she has access to straight up just morning stars. So she can go bash, slash, or stab.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is
But-
your strength versus dexterity score? Okay, so dex is higher.
My dex is 15 while my strength is 10.
Okay.
Okay, but
If you want to put a feat into it, you can take dex weapons and be decent at those, or you can just pick a weapon and use the strength stat, which is 0. But you won't have to give up a feat to improve it. This will just be a backup weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna
or...
just gonna get a backup weapon.
Okay. The other option is you can take a ranged weapon like what Tree has done and take a crossbow.
Wouldn't I have to be specialized in range though?
No. Your
No?
class gets access to ranged. It's not going to do a huge amount of damage, but you'll be able to just do something at ranged that can hurt people. It's not great, but it's an option.
I honestly would prefer range just because of how my character is currently.
Understandable. Pretty much your option are slings.
Because you said so yourself that I shouldn't go right into close combat.
Probably not, no.
Rather than sending infinite ammo fighters.
So yeah, I'll get a ranged one.
Okay, so here's your options. You have the light crossbow, which does 1d8, but you have to buy ammo for it. Or the sling, which only does 1d4, but literally the ammo for it is just rocks. So it's free.
Or cherry bombs.
Or cherry bombs if you can afford them.
Is there a thing?
So sling would be 1/4 damage, while what is the other first thing?
A 4-sided die. The other option is a light crossbow, which is an 8-sided die. But every
You have
10
to buy arrow
shots
ammo.
costs you a 1 gold piece.
Well, how much money do I have currently after buying the tent and all that?
Let me double check what... The compass is 10 gold, the crowbar is 2 gold, the tent is...
Okay, hold on. I need to write this down.
No, I'm doing mental math, don't worry.
Oh, well, are you looking at how much gold I have?
Tent is 10 gold. So that's... And...
Because right now I have currently 480 gold.
Alright, well, everything you've bought so far is 40 total gold.
Okay, so I now have 440.
So, yes, if you want to use ranged weapon, you have the light crossbow and the sling. For the melee weapons, in case stuff gets really hairy for you, you have...
I would like a melee weapon for backup and the ranged weapon in case I
Makes
need
sense. So do you want the 4-sided die sling, which is... You can just use infinitely, the ammo is free? Or would you like a crossbow, which costs a little bit more, but does more damage?
I would rather buy the light crossbow.
Okay.
How much
So
is
that's...
each ammo?
Every 10 bolts is 1 gold piece.
So you get 10 ammo for 1 gold piece.
Yes.
Okay.
And it itself costs 35 gold pieces.
It itself, so 35.
Yeah, the crossbow itself costs you 35.
And I would prefer to get at least 100 ammo.
Okay, so then that's
that'd be
10 more gold.
And then that melee weapon.
Okay, so your options are a heavy mace or a morning star, which is like a hammer you can beat people with.
What, a morning star?
Yes.
Okay.
A rapier is a slim sword that you use to stab people and is good for like puncturing weak points.
Mm-hmm.
And then a scimitar, which is a slashing weapon, kind of like a slightly curved sword you'd see like pirates use.
Mm-hmm.
Both do the same damage and have the same crit range. It's just personal preference which you'd prefer.
Probably would go with the slashing.
All right, so a scimitar.
Yeah. So how much would that cost?
A scimitar is 15 gold pieces.
How do I the scimitar? How do you spell that? S, right?
SCIMITAR.
Okay. And there was the light crossbow,
Correct.
and then the arrows, which was 100.
Yes. So 100 arrows is 10 gold pieces.
I put this in my equipment, mundane gear, right?
You might want to put it under weapon. At
Which
least the crossbow
is-
and the scimitar. And
Which that would be,
in your character sheet,
yeah.
you see that part where it says attacks? And I put down touch spell as a basic thing. You can click the add button to put more things down, so I'd suggest adding 2. One for your crossbow and one for your scimitar.
What would this be, skills or would this be core?
Core.
Okay, and it's in attacks. Okay, base attack. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
just below
Okay,
Yep,
so I
just
need
below
a.
base attack bonus.
Okay, so light crossbow, right?
Light crossbow and scimitar.
I don't know what that laugh was, but it freaked the heck out. Okay, so the light crossbow does how much damage?
The light crossbow does 1d8 damage and crits on a 19 or a 20 for ×2 damage. Typically,
Crit
we
range
signify
is
this
what?
by saying 19 × 2.
So the crit range is what?
19 or 20,
Okay.
and the crit multiplier is 2.
Watching for the stream for the good
The ability
knowledge there,
modifier
Mint.
for this is dexterity,
Learning more about how to play Pathfinder.
and you get no additional
The
bonuses to
conditional
damage.
modifiers is the dexterity? Is that the
No.
modifier?
Ability modifier is dexterity.
Okay, what's the conditional modifier?
You don't have any.
Okay.
Yeah, there isn't any right now. Sorry for the audience who has to go through all our mechanics.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a learning experience for everybody.
So I got 1d8, 19-20, and the 2 crit multiplier.
Correct.
That was all
And
I had
then
to
you
put
just
down?
need to change the ability modifier to dexterity. And if you've done that, you're good.
Oh, okay. Got it. And the scimitar, that's the melee one, which would be strength, right?
Scimitar, not
Correct.
scimitar.
Scimitar.
Sim.
And that's a d4, right?
No, that is a d6.
D6, okay.
However, the crit range 18 to 20.
Okay. Multiplier?
2.
Got it. Alrighty. Got those done. So let's see. See how much money I have left.
A lot. You should have a lot.
Okay, I got 380 gold still.
Nice.
So, did I buy everything that I needed currently?
Yes. The
Alright.
only other thing that might be useful to you, possibly,
Mhm.
is purchasing a horse.
I guess I'll get a horse.
You don't need one, but it could help,
I don't mind getting one.
provided it doesn't get eaten by a T-Rex.
There is freaking T-Rexes in this game?
I
Yes.
don't
No.
know yet.
We've already come across like an ankylosaurus. Which I proceeded to scare the shit out of while getting the shit scared out of myself. That's like day one.
How much would it cost for me to buy a horse?
Depends on the kind of horse. Do
Ah,
you just
great.
want like a riding horse? Or do you want like one of them heavy farm horses that are used for pulling really heavy
No,
loads?
just something to carry me.
I believe that's 75 gold.
Okay, so there goes. So now I have 305. I believe. Yes.
Okay.
And where do I put the horse?
Mundane items is fine.
Okay. Can I pick the color?
Yes.
It's a rather
that being
interesting
said,
kind of game where
the
you say that in full.
bit and bridle, the saddle, and the food for it
Mm-hmm.
do all come separately, so that's another 12 gold on that, which you do.
Total?
Yeah, 12 total.
Okay, so that would come down to 293 gold?
Should be.
Anything else? Which the saddle and its food?
Yeah, that includes the saddle, the bit and bridle, and the food.
I don't know, it's interesting. Seems
Alright, there
like
you go.
anything can happen. That's kind of cool.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
Then
much how
I
Pathfinder
think
works,
you
to
are
be
good
honest.
for everything unless you want to buy potions or
It's all a
magical
matter of the
items
DM
that are
decides
very
what they want
small
to
in
happen.
price.
Yeah. DM creates a story and all that kind of
Nah,
stuff. We
hold it
choose
off
to
for now.
follow it. If we don't follow
Alright,
it,
then
then
we're
DM
good.
can help guide us to the main story.
Gordon, it could be your turn now.
Or create more stuff as they go. Honestly.
Okay, just leave this I'm gonna have to backtrack to the shop for these.
There's
but
been lots of stuff that's
looking
happened
at some of the stuff on
in
that
Pathfinder
website.
from when I've been in.
Looking to maybe to get a waterproof lantern.
Okay.
A set of underwater goggles,
Okay.
and instead of getting the skin, can I say I got 2 canteens, metal canteens instead?
Yes. I'm not going to make you retcon it to go back to the store. You're fine.
On that website you sent me, it says the waterproof lantern is plus 5 gold. I'm not sure what that means.
It means
It
means
costs
based off the type of lantern you buy, it's the same price plus 5.
I just want whatever they can get. Something to use in case it gets windy or rain.
It's fine.
So canteens are 2 gold a piece on the website. Goggles are 5 gold. So that's 9 plus another 5. Or how much would you say this would be instead?
trying to look for the particular type of lantern you have.
If anyone in the
Well, regardless, yeah, it's a small enough price. I'm not particularly worried if we get 1 or 2 gold pieces off. So sure, we'll say that.
Okay. Okay, then back to where we're in the weapons shop. I just want to inquire to see if they have either a dwarven double war axe, one-handed, and what was that metal or Lamar steel armor?
Laminar.
Laminar, thank you.
Laminated steel.
Yes, that too.
Not. It's not laminated. It's.
Yeah,
But
like
yes, actually, we do. We have both of those items.
I may come back for that at a later date. I just want to see if you have them in stock.
Yes. My grandfather actually has been worked with dwarves before, and we have several of those items for sale. Yes.
Okay, nice. After we get done with our adventures, and maybe make a little bit more coin,
Sorry,
I'll
I'm
definitely
kind
back
of
and
doing shit in
maybe
the
purchase
background while I'm
some.
waiting for people to do stuff.
I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that.
Alright, thank you.
Then, if that's all, I hope the rest of you have a wonderful day. If you have any further questions, feel free to come back and ask. My name is Sava Areanos, in case you need to find me. And you leave. Just in case, roll me perception checks.
Jokes. A lot out of me.
15 for me.
For everyone?
Yep. At least anybody with the store.
I don't know where Belstrade is, so.
I got a 4.
22 from Sappho, if it matters.
Hera got a 14. Are you adding your perception?
13 total.
Okay.
I got a 15 total.
Awesome. Everyone who beat a 13 manages to hear the girl's grandfather come from the back of the shop, and the two of them begin having a conversation. This is her grandfather.
Nice.
And it is very clear that he is a very rough and antisocial person. It is also very clear that she has a business face, as her tone of voice when talking to her grandfather is totally different. By which I mean, this girl is very used to dealing with an antisocial grandfather. So her version of love and respect, most people would misinterpret as two sailors yelling at each other.
Perfect.
But regardless, is everyone suited up?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm ready to go.
Excellent.
Sorry for the shopping montage.
Oh, it's fine.
You mean naked, claws out and teeth barred? Yeah, sure.
You leave the shop of Mariano Zamorano, greatest blacksmith
Well,
in the land.
I didn't know we were in Italy. Why is there so many different accents in this freaking thing?
Because
Most
he's
of
a
the people
wonderful
here are from
DM.
different countries. One of which I based off of Spain, which is why you're going to hear so many Spanish-sounding names.
Ah.
Famous?
Yes, Spanish. Did I slip of the tongue?
No, he didn't.
No.
I just said it weirdly.
Oh.
Famous. They're from
You have to
Spain,
forgive
kind
me.
of.
Considering this game started with an ASMR of me snoring, I'm still not certain of what I have and haven't said.
Everything's a mystery.
Yes. So, you make your way to the front gates, where you find Tamwin, his BFF Rain, and a gigantic Clydesdale horse.
No idea what that is.
Oh wait, it's the sugar guy. Oh.
Yes, Tamlin.
Yes. Who you agreed to meet with.
Yes, we're doing a mission for him.
No, with him, not for him.
No, for him. He's hired us.
He has hired us. I'm sorry to tell you this.
So does everybody here know what a Clydesdale horse looks like?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're fucking gigantic.
Gigantic and beautiful.
Yes, yes they are.
Oh, no wonder he not.
Yes. There is a reason why he loves this horse more than you.
I love this horse more than me.
Yes. So, the party finally gets to meet Rhiannon. And,
Skull
Oh,
Lady with-
okay, those horses.
Skull Lady is indeed coming with.
What's your name
They're
again?
pretty.
Rain.
Yeah.
Rain. R-A-I-N.
Yes. Oh, right. I forgot to make her visible.
Got to make both of them visible.
Yeah.
No, Tamwin's visible.
Really?
Yes. He's in
Where?
town NPCs.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You know what? I'm just gonna move him to important NPCs because you people keep interacting with him. So there you go.
Currently, he's our quest giver,
He's
so...
been banned from missions from the Adventurers Guild. He's
Well, just missions in the
at least-
city.
No, 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 no.
Inside.
Missions that take place inside of the town. You're still
We're allowed
allowed
to do
go,
everything
like,
else.
take missions that go fetch herbs or go hunt monsters, but you're not allowed to go find somebody's cat.
Until prove it. Until we can
Because the
prove
sheriff
ourselves.
doesn't trust you inside of town anymore.
Well, Hera can, but the rest of us can't.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, more money for.
Oh, more money for me.
Missions outside of town tend to be the more paying ones.
Could be.
Strictly
Regardless.
speaking, I don't think.
You don't know me very well because I talk a good bargain.
Strictly speaking, Ileana has never been in the guild hall before, so how would he know if she was in the party?
Fair. Regardless,
I digress.
I'm not gonna find loopholes with that beast of a man.
Tamwin and Rain meet you at the gates with Rhiannon the Clydesdale horse. And as you exit the town gates, you wave hi to Crokai the guard, the man who first let you into the town.
Hey!
Giving me hard ass glare 'cause he
Greetings.
hurt. Nah.
He's as oddly chipper as ever.
I was gonna say
Sure
he
to
was
eat
giving
well.
hard.
and you begin wandering off into the jungle.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
And we all die.
There we go.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, look, Patreon. Patreon disco maps. Alrighty.
I have to.
In the jungle, there is a Tarzan.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Now he chimes in. Little slow on that one, Reaper.
It's okay.
We were supposed to be a chorus. Come on now.
I can see what's happening.
And they don't have a clue.
Our trio's down to 2.
It ain't me or the freaking sugar dealer, I can say that much.
Just imagining him throwing a hand over your shoulder. Your face is just like full of disgust.
I want that drawn up now. Someone draw that for me.
Please, somebody put that in fan art.
Please. Hold on. Let me go message someone's Discord.
Twitch, don't get angry with us.
We're off pin.
Well,
We're good.
it also was less than 30 seconds, so I'm...
Yes. So, I have several places that we can go, but mostly just 2. 2 spots I really want to check out.
Excuse me.
First is not super far away, so it's not going to be hard for us to get there. However, there are many things in here that would like to eat my favorite horse.
Including the
Gordon
kobold.
kinda looked over to the kobold.
No, Hera, I want you to understand this right now. You don't need to bodyguard me. I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself.
Yeah, she just looks away and just snickers to herself.
I will be very devastated if this horse dies.
Meanwhile, Brel's just licking his lips, looking at the horse.
So Sappho's probably flying. Would Sappho know that she should not be too high up and like stick to tree line sort of thing?
You are very experienced with the jungle, so yes.
Okay.
This is your home turf.
Just like it's Brel's.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I really now want that picture of that sugar and my elf. The arm, and then she just
I'm just imagining the pose of the Buzz Lightyear and Woody memes.
Yeah.
Except the elf has a disgusted look on her face.
Yeah, exactly.
Sugar everywhere.
I want to use it as like a freaking overlay one time, man, for whenever we do Pathfinder. That would be so cool. It'd be like starting soon. It would just showing that. I would like yes.
Sugar everywhere. He's got a little bit of sugar on his mask.
Or even better yet, have them be in a bakery, and then the sugar, like, they're covered in flour, and then he's holding a bag of sugar, and she's just like,
Oh, hey, I do have a horse picture. It's not a Clydesdale, but it's a horse picture.
I mean, it's not that hard to find a Clydesdale horse
close
picture.
enough.
It will do for now.
It kind of looks like a Clydesdale, except just black.
Yeah. It
And
will
no
do
furry
for now.
hooves.
Regardless.
Adventurers.
Tamwin goes on to explain to you that him and
me.
Rain are experienced adventurers. You doubt this, but moving on. And that they can mostly take care of themselves, and he's mostly hiring to make sure that nothing gigantic and toothy tries to his poor favorite horse.
Yes, it's poor because it has to be under him as he rides it.
I treat my horse very well, thank you.
You can treat a horse perfectly well, but not human beings. That's kind of sad.
Animals haven't done anything mean to him.
I find it sad that he's more worried about the giant things as opposed to the small thing that's licking his lips looking at the horse.
I will punt you over the horizon.
Don't even start. I'll start laughing at it.
Just imagine a kobold going,
Damn it!
Shame he's not a flying kobold.
Yes, well, he's not actually exaggerating. And yes, we do treat animals better than humans on most occasions. Animals are useful.
She's so dreary.
You're just gonna stop there. You're just gonna stop talking there. See, this is why you can't make friends.
I lost interest.
I don't need to make friends. More, Rain! We need sentences!
Strictly speaking, that was a complete sentence.
You are not helping! She's right, you know. You are being pedantic and you know it.
Pedantic? I don't even know him.
Okay, whatever. No. Wait, you're just riling me up now on purpose, aren't you? Yep. God damn it.
On to adventuring. Where to first?
Alright, fine. Yes. Okay, I have one location up to the northwest. Should only be a few short hours. Also, no, she is not my bodyguard. She is my platonic soulmate.
Platonically.
Entirely platonic. Look, okay, you ever met someone you just click with? Like, you have zero interest in sex, but you guys just get each other? That.
You have that?
Packmate?
Yes.
So how much is she paying you? He paying you for being a bodyguard.
Oh, he doesn't pay me in gold.
I thought this was a platonic thing.
I know.
In sugar.
He pays me in bodies.
Dead
What?
bodies?
I am a priest of the god of war.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
That's out of character. Oh dear.
Oh, wait, there's two priests of
He
God?
constantly gets himself into trouble. With everyone. Giving me lots of chances to preach for my god.
Wonderful.
Is she
Yep.
like my complete opposite?
Well, at least she doesn't go for the
Kinda.
other opposite. instead of she wants the dead bodies, not the live ones, and not his body.
Ew.
I am not a necrophiliac.
You have to teach me more about this book.
I
Later.
didn't say
Oh,
you
boy.
were.
Hmm.
There we go.
That was
No, Corvus is having Discord issues.
Uh-oh. Yes. However, yes, I guess you could say we are friends.
I said my breath, but loud enough. I guess a couple of people could hear me. Seems like she needs better friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I completely agree.
Sappho doesn't know this, but they already like this character. They would get along very well.
Browsred just knows he has a new packmate.
So, shall we get this show on the road?
You move on.
Quest card 4.
Oh, we can finally move on instead of talking
Yes.
about this.
Platonic soulmates.
Yeah.
Look, I have two things in this world that I care about. My horse and my best friend.
You mean the person who just wants what you
You.
kill?
Oh no, I want to kill them. He's just good for getting enemies.
Bell's red. You have new
So-
packmate and emergency rations.
A best friend that
He attracts danger.
Yum.
Awesome.
Browsred wants emergency rations.
I swear to God. Oh my God. Okay.
Nowhere.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a kobold.
No, it's not Superman. That's a kobold with a red cape.
Butt naked.
So instead of the thick ass cheeks that Superman had in Gartic's phone, it'd be a kobold.
Alright.
Don't bring up that Gertie.
So we're traveling, I imagine, down a path.
You are, and eventually you come to. Whoops. Making sure I have the right picture. Yes. Eventually you come to a sun-dappled clearing with ancient stones. There are some remnants of buildings here. Some toppled walls, but mostly it is just vines and ivy and moss.
So very green.
Yes. There's not much left of whatever was here.
Being the only dwarf, can I use stone cutting to see if there's anything unusual?
Yes.
With these
Yes, you
stones?
can.
What type of roll would that be?
D20.
Perception.
History?
Well, for me, it's perception. Oh, that was a natural 20. So
Nice.
No, it was. I didn't even spot my desk in that spot, and so now it's an 8 plus
Oh.
4, so 12.
Well, you can tell some very interesting things about the stone, but most of the probably the most interesting thing is that there's no mortar at all.
Okay. So it's a free place. Gotcha. That or it's
No.
eroded.
The blocks are linked together in, at first, what looks to be a bizarre pattern, but as your dwarf eyes decipher it, the way that the stones press against each other and, like, link makes an incredibly powerful lattice work.
Okay.
This stone is very solidly built, despite having no binding agent whatsoever.
Okay. Could I, with that roll, could I tell how old it is? If that comes into play with that stone cutting?
As you are a dwarf, yeah, you can tell it's well over 1,000 years old, at least.
Okay, but
Hi, Mom, love you.
but nothing out of the ordinary with the stone with that roll because it's supposed to be.
No, you can't notice anything else super out of the ordinary yet.
Okay. Oh, he said yet, folks.
I assumed you would keep looking.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
can I do here?
just let me know if I'd have whenever I have to roll again, and I'll use the stone cutting.
Sure.
What can I do here?
What type
Well,
of roll would I make?
you can make all sorts of different types of rolls. You can try and perception. You can try and roll history or nature, but if you're looking for secret doors and entrances to forgotten tombs, perception's generally your best bet.
Well, I went for perception. I got a 9.
She nat 20 a perception.
No, she got a 19.
Gotcha.
Plus whatever
cut
her
out.
perception skill is.
I get 0
Oh,
because of
so it's
wisdom.
just 19.
Yep.
I've got an 18 for seeing if there's anything dangerous they want to fight.
Okay. 18 total?
Yep, 18 total.
All right. Is anyone else doing anything?
Browser's gonna go stealth because he doesn't trust big open spaces.
I made a stealth check earlier. Stealth roll, I guess I'll redo it.
Got Aaron.
So 15 for stealth.
Browser got a 19.
Okay.
Browser's very sneaky.
And I'll do one for stuff.
Try to stay stealthy and then do history checks.
Plus
Yeah.
12 to stealth is very nice.
Being something of a book nerd, I'm gonna roll history.
Stealth.
Son of a 13 total.
Same.
You look around, and
I got a
obviously
19
the
for stealth.
architecture is completely foreign to you. However, what's even stranger is what little of the writing on the walls you can still make out. It very clearly is writing. There's no mistake about that, but between the lot of you, you know a lot of different languages. And not only does this not resemble any of the languages, it doesn't even resemble the alphabet of any of those languages. You have no idea what this says.
Browser has
At
no idea what
all.
anything says.
For me, I'm going to say I'm going to gingerly make my way up to about close to this stonework, but not actually on it.
Mm-hmm.
The circle part. And I rolled a 19 plus the 4 for stone cutting. See where I can determine about this circle area.
All right. So, in no particular order, let me go through stuff.
No problem.
All of you are well, the ones that are trying to be sneaky, are particularly sneaky, trying not to be super loud and noticeable. Those of you searching the ruins don't really find anything. You try a whole bunch of different things, feeling around, but you don't find any secret switches or anything like that to really pop out at you. Thoradin, studying this, you look around at the way the walls are organized. Even as Tamwin sets up some sort of magic circle thing, crosses his legs, starts floating in the air, and a ring of blue magic encircles him. And he seems to be channeling magic for some purpose. You will find that not important for the task at hand and begin searching yourself. And yeah, you had a strange feeling, but it's definitely stronger here now. You're fairly certain this used to be town square. This stonework, the way it's decorated, the way it's set up, it was probably like a compass rose in the center of a town square. Something decorative for people to meet around. And judging from the way the walls are standing around you, you're guessing that this wasn't a particularly large city. Your best guess is that you're standing at the center of some sort of town or settlement.
Okay. By chance, is like my Aura of Good or Detect Evil picking up on anything?
I mean, Detect Evil is showing both Rain and Tamwin as evil, but other than that, no.
Okay.
And finally, as most of you are searching around the ruins, Brelsred and Sappho.
Yes.
Brelsred, you smell something. Something familiar.
Oh.
Something dangerous.
Oh.
And Sappho, your well-trained hunter's eyes see the movement in the trees and the underbrush. There is something trying to sneak up on you.
What about Hera? Hera's just been standing there.
You're muted.
I'm gonna guess the rest of the party seems completely unaware of it, besides for the
Oh
lizard.
my gosh, I've been talking
Correct.
this whole time and I was muted.
Oh. Thorax.
I rolled a
Same.
19 for perception and stealth.
For both?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I remember getting your stealth score, but were you perceiving for danger or trying to help find some sort of secret entrance?
Secret end.
Okay. In that case, yes, you are also oblivious to the attack currently. And no, you don't seem to find anything despite, clearing away moss and ivy from a bunch of places, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of natural switches or magical triggers. There's nothing that really pops out at you. If there is a secret entrance, it's very well hidden.
What direction is the thing that I saw? Notably the movement, I should say.
Yeah, wouldn't I know which direction the smell came from, too?
Okay, this way.
Okay.
Now
Would
we
you-
know the way.
Would you like to say what you're going to do? Bellsred?
Currently Billsred is, like, hiding, but he knows the smell.
Okay.
Smelly smell.
Yeah, he's just kind of, like, smelling the air, making sure he's correct on what scent he smells.
Yes, Sappho, the lizard is alert and sniffing the air. He senses something dangerous.
But I actually saw the movement. Alright, in that case, Sappho's gonna buffet her wings, fly up about 15 feet this way, and point to this area while shouting, danger, beware. The only people who understand this are Vale and Axe, or Helena. Helen? Helena?
Hera.
Hera.
And
Close.
and the sugar guy.
And the sugar guy. The rest of you hear
Squawky squawk squawk squawk.
effectively caw, caw, caw. I made a macro because I was bored.
Shocker.
Nice.
How do I do the arrow thing again, man? I want to do it.
Look,
Guys
arrow.
do an arrow. Yeah, how do you do that?
So you see the bar on your left.
Yes.
So, okay, remove your mouse first. Where the hell is your bar?
All the way on the left.
What the fuck? Oh, it's because it's a little bit off, yeah. So, you go down to what seems to be the ruler in a circle, and that's your thing, and then you have your option of snap to center, snap to corner, no snapping.
Okay.
And you can actually just ignore it in a sense by utilizing Alt.
Oh. No, you're drawing.
Oh,
Or you drew at one point, because I see
I
this.
did.
I see the line.
Huh?
And if you right click, you make a point and keep going from there.
And how we annoy the DM with fuckloads of stuff.
We have the DM. The
Thank you for
DM
that.
Hey, at
purchases-
least it keeps him awake.
Yes, but do you really want to deny people my ASMR?
Your lovely snoring ASMR.
Well, sir, I want
I
to stay on.
seriously, seriously need to clip that after this so that I can just.
Because you can actually get banned for falling asleep on Twitch.
Oh my lord.
Huh?
Yeah, people have gotten banned from falling asleep on Twitch.
There's a guy that actually made a crap ton of money while he was asleep on Twitch. That was before they put in the rule that you can get banned for falling asleep on Twitch.
Well, it wasn't me that fell asleep.
That's
so-
it. Yeah, it's for the streamer though. If a streamer's
Why
falling
is-
asleep on Twitch,
That's
Why
a
is
very
that?
strange rule.
Yeah.
I don't
If
know.
people are throwing money at people who are sleeping, so be it. Why does Twitch care?
You're getting a portion of that money.
Well, I think it's the view of, like, if you're at work and you fall asleep at work.
It's that kind of professional.
Yeah.
Fuck is professional about Twitch though? Whatever.
You can also, I've heard last few months, people have actually gotten in trouble for playing music, even if it was under 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's why I
People
play
are
royalty-free
butts.
shit.
Yeah. Anyhow, let's on to the venture.
Yes.
Before NoClip actually does fall asleep.
Yes.
Haha, yes.
The last thing we want is another snoring DM.
So, realizing that the jig was up, several figures step out of the darkness.
What?
Well, you just went caw caw caw.
No, I thought it was gonna be like a beastie. I didn't expect people.
Yes. Bless you.
Lions,
That's the
tigers,
smell of these
don't
people?
bite.
Yes, they are very stinky.
Wait, what?
Stinky people coming out. That apparently browser recognizes stench of.
Yes. You and your family have met with these types before.
Oh. Okay. Oh,
What?
lizard people.
Oh, lizard folk.
Indeed.
Why are they dangerous?
They are.
They tend to kill.
They tend not to give a shit about human life and view it just as another form of prey.
First of all, I'm not human.
They don't care. You're
They
human
really
enough.
don't. They will kill and eat every single thing in this party, regardless of race, gender, or height.
I find that funny
Look
considering
at
how
that
they're
horse. That horse look like it make a good steak or two.
they're just
what?
like Brell's Red.
I will, I will not be turned into hot wings.
Well, then you'd better win. As
It
the
sounds
fight
like he wants
begins,
not to.
and we shall end it here.
Yeah, it is 10 o'clock.
Yay.
I knew I should have slept before it started, so I get my play on hands back. Oh well.
Next session, your first fight with the lizard people, who are supposedly kidnapping and eating a bunch of people from town.
And that'll be should be about like 2 weeks from now.
Wait, don't they stink?
Yes, because this weekend I'm not gonna be available.
Oh,
Alright.
all right.
Gonna be going to Niagara Falls. My grandpa and his sister.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then Monday, Tuesday, I also will not be available either. That means I won't be on Discord for
Microphone.
5 days.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, for me it's just Monday, Tuesday.
So it would be your grandpa and
JJ
your
says,
great aunt?
yeah. Exactly. JJ says that can you skin and eat the lizard people?
I mean,
Yes.
Brell's Red will eat the lizard people.
If,
I mean, technically speaking, you can skin and eat a human.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Brell's Red's eaten human, so.
What in the hell is happening in Meme?
I'm not entirely sure if I have or have not.
Oh, what is happening in meme?
I don't know and I don't care. I'm too busy thinking of Tamwin singing, "You've got a friend in me."
Why is it that when he wasn't even singing that?
It's just that image you put in
Oh.
my brain of the Woody and Buzz me.
I mean, it was the perfect image to put into someone's head about what was going on there.
No. I have to say, if he actually did that to Hera, she literally would have taken her that crossbow or that new sword
Scimitar?
that she got. Yeah,
Scimitar?
scimitar, and just go.
You can try.
You can try all you might.
Well, it was fun, everyone.
Now I need to ask someone to make a video.
Always
right
is.
now. You need to tell me what his characteristics look like. I might actually have to get an artist.
Well, it's not super different from the picture. Here, I'll blow it up for you. Where did I put it?
I could probably make a rough sketch better than I could actually describe what Sappho looks like.
There.
So, this is a bit way too fancy for him, but he does have the ominous black cloak and mask.
So,
The rest of his clothing is far more normal. However, he has completely covered any exposing skin on his neck, his arms, hands with bandages, which earlier he told you was from burns he got from a fire.
so just basically ignore all the fancy bits, add bandages to hands, wrist, and neck.
Yes.
Okay, can you send me the picture in DMs later?
Sure, I can do that.
Anyways,
Thank God for image archives, right?
Yeah.
Also,
Alright.
he is an elf.
Yes.
So
Yes.
just thought I'd throw.
Alrighty. And thank you everybody for watching. This has been another adventure in Pathfinder. Can't wait for the next one. Yeah, so as I said earlier, next week we will not be doing Pathfinder. It will have to wait until the week after, assuming that everybody is available. I don't know if everyone will be available or not, but we'll see what happens. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon. It helps me out a lot. Lets me know that you're enjoying the videos. Also lets you know when I'm uploading a new video too. Otherwise, if you're also watching this on YouTube, you should be checking me out on Twitch where I stream live. You can interact with me and watch and like help support me on my main channel. And if you're watching this on Twitch, you should go check out my YouTube. It's where I post all my past streams that I have done. If you ever want to see any stream that I've done in the past, because Twitch deletes them eventually, you should definitely be going on my YouTube. Otherwise, if you want to keep up to date as to when I am streaming, you should check me out on Twitter. I post on my Twitter every single time right before I go live. So if you want to keep up to date and be the first to know when I am live, you should be definitely follow me on Twitter. I post there every single time, for the most part, as long as I don't forget. Lately, I've been very good about not forgetting. Sorry. Otherwise, if you want to become part of this amazing, awesome community that we have, people that are in our Pathfinder campaign and such like that, we're even looking to do multiple campaigns too. Like, I would not mind being part of more campaigns than just this one. I cannot talk for shit. What the hell's going on with me? But anyways, if you'd like to be part of this amazing, awesome community that we have, you should definitely look into joining our Discord. Every Wednesday we have a community day where we do not stream. Me and Axe, at least, we do not stream. And instead we spend all of our time with our community. We spend time with them playing video games or even watch stuff together. Sometimes we just chit-chat. So it's definitely a nice experience to have with us. And, definitely something that you should be looking into, especially if you want to get to know us better and you just want to spend time with us too. It's a great thing to do. It's our way of giving back to our community. But otherwise, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. I look forward to seeing you all in my next stream. So until then, this is goodbye. So goodbye.